Hi there, lovely viewers. Good evening. It's Friday evening, okay, and we're excited to be on your screens for Breaking By. Now, today is Friday. Today is also the last Friday of the month, and tomorrow is the last day of the month. My name is Aimee Cherry, and I'm doing this with
Koshie, Lamptey. You're welcome to Breaking By. So we're going to get into all the trending stories for the week. Let's just get into the very first story for today. Getting into our very first story for today, where we are still talking about finances. Kuami Eugene is actually trending because it doesn't understand why the cedi is going head to head with the dollar. People are actually trolling Kuami Eugene because he says that all the dollars he has saved is actually becoming a waste.
So that is what he is thinking about, not how the economy is doing.
But and you are an artist.
Yeah,
you are getting more money than the regular Ghanaian. So instead of you to actually
understand what the people are
doing, don't you donate to the orphanages? Don't you do that? Don't you see how people are sweating in this country? Do you think it's fair for him to get all the trolls, or you think Ghana should take it easy on him?
I don't know what place he was when he was saying what he said, or when he was typing what he was.
That's smart.
In the sense that,
that's smart.
In the sense that, let me explain. Maybe he was saying it as a joke. Maybe he was saying it as like, you know how a lot of us
producer, please, is there a laughing emoji by the tweet you posted?
Wait, what I'm saying is, you see, when the dollar rate started coming, when the cedi started becoming like that
strong,
yeah, we were like, so if I've saved money, like all of us, like a lot of people, I think all of us who have saved money somewhere, who have some dollars somewhere, and wanted to change it when the cedi was rather, the dollar was rather higher, we'll be like, so right now it's reducing. So I think it was just that he's saying that, oh, now all this money that I've saved. I don't think it was that deep. Really, I don't think it was that deep. And because people are actually losing money, people who are being paid in dollars, it means that their money is
they are no better than the average Ghanaians who are working to get their cedi.
That's their complaints.
But then it doesn't matter. Does it? Alright guys, well, let us know what you think about this story in the comment section on our YouTube at Theory Music TV. What's our last story for tonight?
Yeah, so with our next story, we're moving from Ghana. Okay, we're talking about 50 Cent. Now, if you do not know, or if you know, Diddy's case is still in court and there's still trial going on. And 50 Cent's name was mentioned recently in one of the trials, where one of the former Bad Boy assistants, Capricorn Clark, testified against Diddy. Okay, he was talking about an incident. You know, 50 Cent and Diddy have beef like for the longest. So he was talking about where something that Diddy said. Diddy said he's going for gun. He goes for guns. Meaning he doesn't want to do let's talk about it with 50 Cent. If he wants to talk about it, they're doing gun for gun. It's not like a talking matter. And 50 Cent jokingly posted on his social media, he says, "I don't feel safe. This is why I stay away from Saka." I don't want to say that.
Saka
but then yeah, I'm not going to say that. But then he was trying to make light out of it. He was trying to make it funny. And you know how when you have beef with somebody or you have an issue with someone and then they are in trouble and then someone goes to testify against them and they say something that they had said and you are saying it to make it sound funny. It is not funny. But then if you don't know, there is something that is going on. So 50 Cent is currently producing a Netflix docu-series in honor of everything that is going on. I'm saying in honor of, but it's not in honor of. Yeah, so with all that's going on with Diddy, he's putting up a docu-series, right? And he says that all the money that is going to come up from the docu-series is going to be given to victims of Diddy's assaults.
Oh, that's actually a smart move.
Yeah.
That's
for an enemy to do.
That's actually a smart move. And I can't even wait to see the person that will be playing the character of Diddy. This is a very interesting one, really interesting one. So and then we just hope that these monies that are going to be generated would actually console these victims, because what they have been through is terrible.
Yeah. The trial is in its third week, so we're looking forward to what more is yet to come.
I wanted to ask you a question, but I feel like people are going to come for you or me
Depending on
when
the
I
answer.
ask you that question. So let me just
Yeah,
let it slide. Let me just let it slide.
All right. So I think that will bring us to the end of our stories for today. So we're going to head straight to the funny video of the day. See, something like this. Wait, how do you do a tattoo and see? Like, aren't you supposed to be awake to see what they are doing?
So you know, people have a classification of wasted sin. I think this is actually a clear definition of it.
So wait, are they going to clean?
Aimee,
they can't clean it.
You know how painful it is to like clean off. Hey. No, but I mean, why didn't the artisan also feel like it could be a mistake?
If you brought something to me, how will I know? Everybody has a meaning to what they want
My
to put.
phone just went off. Like the screen just went off. But why would you also sleep?
Well, I hope that
is it going to pay for that thing?
Okay.
Alright guys, so we just hope this cute video made you laugh as just how it made us laugh. We are going to check out our top listers for today, where we are looking at the top 5 most paid actors in the world. So at number 5, we have the man Hugh Jackman, I beg your pardon, who is worth $50 million. Now, he returned as Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine, a massive box office hit. Who do we have at number 4?
At number 4, we have Jerry Seinfeld, who earns $60 million. He's worth $60 million now. He earned from Netflix on Frosted and ongoing Seinfeld royalties.
Interesting. Now we have the man who's got almost everyone's heart. I'm talking about the man Kevin Hart, who is worth $81 million. Now, he made millions from films, stand-up shows, and major brand deals.
And at number 2, we have Ryan Reynolds, who also is worth $85 million. Now, his cash came from Deadpool, Wolverine, and Eve, and his production ventures. Now, he has a lot of production ventures, that is why.
Deadpool and Wolverine again? Hey!
Paid.
Hey, no be small. No be small. Alright guys, so the man topping this list is no other man than Dwayne Johnson, who is worth $88 million. His stature actually speaks for him too. Like, this is the clear definition of big man, big bang. Alright, so Dwayne Johnson actually topped the list with big paydays from Red One and Moana 2. Alright guys, so this has been our top listers for today, where we looked at the top 5 most paid actors in the entire world.
Yep. So it's time for our birthdays, okay? Today is 30th May. So happy birthday going out to anyone celebrating their birthdays today.
Of course.
So yesterday, 29th May, there's this lady that celebrated her birthday, okay?
Oh, right.
So from our producer, our director, to Pretty Naya, belated happy birthday going out to you, okay? He says happy birthday, and he hopes that you enjoy your day, and he's bringing the money soon. Okay.
You are going to cause trouble. You are going to cause trouble. Alright guys, so another prominent person celebrating his birthday today is Kuami, who turned 72 today. Now, Kuami is best known for playing Chief O'Brien in Star Trek and starring in The Snapper and Hell on Wheels. Hell on Wheels. Alright, still talking about movies, we are going to get into our emojis game, which is also from a movie. Okay, so whatever your thoughts are, let us know in the comment section with our set of emojis. Now we have a crown, 2 swords, a dragon first, and then a skull. I'm wondering what Frost is doing in between all of these emojis, but it means something is getting cold here. So you should know. Whatever movie you know that's got something to do with Frost, Ice, Freezer, cold or the chills, let us know in the
giving them
comments.
too much hints.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying to be nice. I'm giving them like a weekend bonus because we wouldn't be with them all through the weekend,
Okay,
right? So I
thank
mean,
you.
yeah.
Alright, so on our last episode we had someone holding a magnifier, okay, and then a little boy and a little girl. What movie did you think that was? It was the movie Spy Kids.
Yeah. Because I mean, on the last episode, I did it with Kojo Trip, and then I was also like, who is this man holding that? And he said he's actually a spy. So yeah, the spy and then two other kids. So it's Spy Kids. That's actually smart, right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot that I was actually doing the outro. All right, guys, so this is where we bring the curtains down on today's episode of Breaking Bites right here on 3 Music TV, where we got to bring you all the stories that are trending today. We spoke about Kuami Eugene being trolled on X, and then the last story was
50
about...
cents.
Yeah, 50 Cent and Diddy. All right, guys, so have a wonderful weekend. And remember that we come your way each and every Monday, Wednesday, and of course, Friday at 6 p.m. with a repeat broadcast at 9 p.m. Also, do well to follow us across all our social media platforms at 3 Music TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel at 3 Music TV. My name is Koshie Lamptey, and I did this with the lady in black today in the person of
Aimee Cherry. I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back on your screens next week.
Bye.